Hi, I'm Dr. David Dow, and I'm here in our acupuncture room today. And one of the biggest questions I get is, how does acupuncture help with fertility? And this is such a huge question too. If you search for acupuncture on the internet, fertility comes up over and over and over again. That's what people are most interested in right now. And acupuncture can help with many different types of problems. And a lot of it's for the same reason why it helps for fertility. So one of the reasons why acupuncture works so well is it has certain points can stimulate what's called the parasympathetic nervous system. So in our body, we have what's called the autonomic nervous system. That's the part of the nervous system that controls everything without us having to think about it. And when we get under stress, that's going to stimulate a part of that nervous system called the sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight system. And if a bear walks into the room, your body is going to turn off your reproductive organs. It turns off the uterus. For men, it's going to turn off that sperm production. It's going to turn everything off. Body's not going to heal. We're not going to sleep right. Things are just not going to function correctly. Now, when you stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, that turns off the sympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system are all the calming nerves. So we want to have a nice big bucket of serotonin and dopamine to help us deal with stress. The pituitary hormones, which are up at the brainstem area, which is also the same area where the parasympathetics are so dominant, releases these hormones that relate to fertility. And if somebody gets an injury, actually in the upper neck, so it's possible that your neck pain or headaches that you're having may also be connected with the infertility that's going on. And even the low back pain could be connected to it because there's parasympathetic nerves that come from the low back around the sacrum. The second largest area of parasympathetic nerves comes from the sacrum. So if that gets injured and you lose those calming hormones, your body can only use the adrenaline and the cortisol to try to deal with stress, and that can't be going on for long periods of time. So we can do certain points. Those points are going to be strongest right at the base of the skull or right down in the sacrum, which are going to stimulate the parasympathetics, get your body to start releasing those fertility hormones. And right up at the pituitary at the base of the skull, there's 4 big hormones that come out from that area. So we've got luteinizing hormone, follicle stimulating hormone. Those hormones are going to stimulate fertility and sexual function. We're also going to have oxytocin that gets released, and prolactin. So prolactin can help with erectile dysfunction, but also stimulates for women normal sexual function as well. And then oxytocin has that bonding effect, but it's also good for the breasts and the uterus and stimulates their function as well. But that comes from the upper neck. And what many people may not realize is there's new research that shows that if your flow of your cerebral spinal fluid actually going around the upper neck is not flowing correctly, the pressure of the cerebral spinal fluid can build up and push against the pituitary gland. And it's one of 2 reasons why people will have a pituitary problem. So a loss of curve in the neck can actually affect the normal flow of the cerebral spinal fluid, increasing that intracranial pressure and pushing right on the pituitary and leading to what they call empty sella syndrome. And that damages the pituitary gland. So by some of the things that we can do to help with that, as well as helping improve that curve of the neck. So some people will try to get pregnant, they'll do the acupuncture, it works pretty good, but maybe not enough to get pregnant. We want to take a look at the curve of the neck too to see if that's there or not, because that might be affecting how the pituitary is functioning. Now those needles also can stimulate blood flow. So like when we do the points down the low back around the sacrum, that's going to increase blood flow to those organs around that area, which is going to be the uterus and the sexual function. And that blood flow can actually allow that area to heal too. So acupuncture has been shown to make those blood vessels dilate, and that can help in that way as well. So I hope this has been useful for you, kind of learning about how acupuncture helps with fertility. If you've got more questions, you can give our center a call. Our phone number is 608-233-3588. And Celeste or I will be very happy to help you with that. And I hope you're having a great day, and feel free to give us a call.